Alan Sinclair, welcome to Sunny G Radio, 103.5 FM. How are you, Alan, in Australia?
Not bad at all, Simon. Not bad at all. It's a bit warm here. 38
Just a bit.
degrees today.
I know I was a bit disingenuous there because I'm in Australia as well, just a few hundred miles north of you, up at where Captain Cook. I was down where Captain Cook landed today. I thought I'd found his footprint, Alan. I was walking about taking video and stuff, and really, the hairs were standing up in the back of my head thinking about him landing there 255 years ago. And I turned round and I saw a footprint. And I took a picture of it just under the water, just as the water was lapping up. And
Wow.
but unless he took the same size shoe as me, I'm not sure it's his.
Yeah, somebody must have gone ahead and just set it up for you. it's like the Loch Ness Monster, mate, you know?
I could start something here, yeah. Alan, you're down in Coulomb. Tell us a wee bit about where you live, because I was at your session on Monday this week. Tell us a wee bit about where you live.
Well, I live at Sunshine Beach, which is about 10 minutes drive north of Coulomb.
Okay.
And Coulomb has been there for a long time, and they've actually got a soccer team called Coulomb as
Right.
well.
Okay.
And they've got ladies' team and, different age groups, which
Okay.
is just next door to where the walking football play.
Brilliant. And tell me, Alan, is that a Coulomb accent that you've got? Are you from Coulomb?
Well, it's similar. No, I don't know what it is, mate. I've been out here 55 years, so.
You think you'll get to like it?
Well, I think so. People keep asking me, how do you keep your accent? And I say, well, it costs me a lot of money because I go back every couple of years to learn it.
So where are you from, Alan, originally?
Edinburgh.
Right. Oh, well, that's the end of that conversation then.
Yeah, I know, because you're from the West.
Whereabouts in Edinburgh? Or Easter Road, is that right?
Easter Road, High Bees.
You don't need to tell me you're a high bees man then. I have a podcast with a colleague, Tom Wood, former Deputy Chief Constable of Lothian and Borders. He would never forgive me if I didn't add his title in, you know what I mean?
All right.
But he's a Hearts fan. So he
Oh,
tells
well.
me. So he tells
I
me.
know that, but you've got to have these losers somewhere, you know? I think they're below. I think they're the bottom. Hibs are about second bottom.
Yeah, I think they're both propping up the Premier League just now in Scotland. I think that's
Yeah,
right.
it's a shame because it's never been like that before.
So 55 years, Alan, 1970, something like that, you went out to Australia
March 1970.
with your parents.
No. I was what was that? 22.
Wow.
So I came out as a single guy.
Right. What was the attraction? Why did you go away out to Australia?
Well, I came out on a 4-year contract, and in those days there wasn't too many semi-professional teams, and so I had the opportunity. And the team I came to, they were bringing Scots and English in from UK, and they all seem to be either bricklayers, builders, or
Yeah.
people
So
like
you were
that.
a footballer?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Ah, see, you told me that the other night, but I thought that was the corona speaking.
Well, no, that was before we had the corona.
So you were a pro here in the UK, through in
Yeah.
Edinburgh?
No, down in England when I was 18, but I only had a season down there.
Who
And
with?
then I came Stockport County.
Okay.
And then I came back and then I went to Pennycook Athletic, which is a junior league.
Right.
And then I reinstated to Scottish Secondary Juveniles. And
Okay.
then that's when I decided I still had my membership to the professional association, and there's a few opportunities. I could have gone to Hong Kong, could have gone
Yeah.
to France, but then Australia had a boom in the building industry, and I was actually training as a quantity surveyor.
Right.
So it was like double income, single
Yes.
guy, and
Yes. Double
so I did it.
opportunity. Yeah.
And of course, the 4 years passed. I went home, and my mum said, "Gee, that was a long holiday, son." You know. Anyway, I never ever went back to Scotland. I came back here again and got married, and that's where I am now. So
Okay. So let's miss out that middle bit, the last 50 odd years then. and get us up to speed, because I want to get a longer chat with you about your time in Australia and the football and all the rest of it. But let's get up to speed with the walking football. How did you get involved? You've only just discovered walking football, is that right?
Yeah, a mate of mine has been trying to talk me into it for over a year, and a couple of the guys I played with, like Real Relics and Masters teams. A
Yes.
lot of them have gone and started playing walking football in Brisbane.
Right.
And my mate Robbie Glover, he's been a mate of mine. We played together for years up here at Budrum,
Do you know
and
something? This is
well,
weird. If it's the Robbie Glover I know, would
yeah,
I have
Robbie
met?
Murray,
Did I meet him in Perth? Did I meet him?
correct?
Ah, what a small
Yes,
world, isn't it?
I know. Well, he was the one that said, "Come on down and just have a look at it."
Right.
So I went down to they had the Coulomb tournament, and I went down and just watched them, and I was saying, "This is supposed to be walking football. Half of them are running." I said, "What?"
That's a typical
Anyway,
reaction.
yeah. So anyway, I gave it a go, and then the first guy I met when I went down there was like Robbie was there and Mary was there, and I met Tony Innes, and I
Yeah.
said, "Well, Tony, I've never played this game before. So what's the rules?" He says, "Oh, you'll learn them."
Right.
Oh, okay. And so I learnt them the hard way, getting fouls against me. Nope, pussy, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. So,
And
but
there are a lot of rules, aren't there? It's quite takes a
there
bit
are,
of,
but
bit of getting
it's the
used to.
way, once you get used to them, I think it's back to the ability of the individuals. And
Yeah.
I've noticed I've just been playing in the socials until I get, because I haven't really played for about 5 years because I had two hips done, had a knee done, and all sorts
Okay.
of things. And then so I just went and played the social. But it didn't take me too long to get my touch back. And of course, you get frustrated because the ones you're playing with in the social are, they're all welcome and it's all good fun. They come down and they try, but it's frustrating when you
Yes.
give a ball and they take that long to control it, and then they come and run it back to you or walk it back to you.
Yeah.
Whereas watching the competitive, like you and I did,
Yeah.
they seem to move the ball a bit quicker,
Yeah.
and it's a bit one touch, two touch, three touch.
Yep.
And if you've got quality players, then you can do that, and it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for. The next couple of weeks, I'm going to get Tony to put me back up to the competitive, so that
Yes.
I can get my sharpness back. So
I'll give you a wee pointer, and this
yeah,
is purely Simon McLean's viewpoint. Because the competitive one you're talking about, you had two tiers there at Coulomb. You had what they call the social and what we would call the recreational, where it's
right,
people just wanting to get some fun and get a wee bit of fitness and kick a ball. And then
yeah,
you've got the faster, more intense game where people can hit the ball harder, etc.,
yes,
etc. And of course, they're equally as important to us at walking football. But quite often, what's great to see is some of the competitive guys coming down and joining in the social and bringing the level down a wee bit to help the other people who are maybe getting a wee bit of fitness, maybe have never played football. A lot of girls and women that come to play football, Alan, wanted to play as girls and never got the opportunity. And this is their opportunity now that they're in their 50s and 60s and 70s. So
yeah,
it's nice to get guys with a bit of experience like yourself who they'll respect because they know that you're much better than what you would probably look on the social. Especially three touch. We play a lot of three touch for that reason because it's very inclusive. It means you have to pass the ball to everybody. So just a wee thought for you that yes, the competitive stuff's very, very important. It's getting international now. I think you're going away to play as well, aren't you?
yeah,
You're
yeah.
booked up.
I'm lucky enough to be put in the squad for the over 75s,
Right.
going to Malmo. So,
Brilliant.
so,
So that's the
but
great side of the game and the travelling and the competing internationally and within different areas and regions. But the core of walking football will always be that it's for everyone, for
definitely,
any level of fitness or ability to join in. That'll always be, for me, it'll be the core of it.
yeah, yeah,
Alan, let me finish there because you mentioned you're going to Sweden, you're going to compete for Australia over 75s. There's so much going on, but I want to make sure we've got this and recorded.
yeah.
And we need to do it all over again. So we'll cut it off there. I think that's about 10, 12 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, just coming up for 12 now.
I'll let you know by text if it worked or not, and
Okay,
we'll take it from there, big man. All right.
brilliant. Okay, mate. Well, if I don't hear from you, have a safe trip back and
Oh, you'll
give
hear.
me these dates. I haven't got the dates yet for the Bally competition.
I'll do that right now. I'll message
Okay,
DD right now and get them for you. Okay.
brilliant. Okay,
Good, Alan. Take care.
thanks, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.